This is my morning briefing and I did not write it. Overnight it read my email and calendar and put together what my day looks like. I built this in less than 10 minutes and I did not write a single line of code. Checking your email and calendar every single morning costs you real time you never get back. Especially if you run your own business or manage your own schedule. By the end of this video, you will have your first AI agent running and it hands you back minimum 30 minutes every morning instead of you doing by hand. Let's go. Okay, before we go to the actual build, let me give you a quick overview of what is an AI agent. Then we'll go to the fun part. So we have two things called as script and AI agent. We can also consider automation. Basically, automation and script follows same steps every single time. It won't think, it won't do anything, but also this makes sense in some use cases, but we don't have any actual brain to take decisions or to act dynamically. But an AI agent is something that reads the entire thing. It understands what is actually going on and behaves accordingly. That is what an AI agent is. So in one line, automation or script is nothing but it follows same instructions every day. The agent is someone who understands the situation and acts accordingly. So in this agent, we are going to use connectors, instructions and schedule. Connectors is nothing but we need to get some tool access, right? So that's where AI agent gets power. Basically we are giving more arms to our AI agent so that it can do more stuff. And instructions are nothing but we need to guide our AI agent, like how it should behave, what it should do, what it should not do. And schedule is nothing but without we turning on the switch, it automatically triggers at one particular schedule at one particular time, every day, every hour, every minute, something like that. So that is what actually we are going to do. For this, you need to go to Claude AI, get a subscription. The base subscription is fine with the $20 one. And in the left corner, you can see get apps and extension. Just download the desktop app. You can download it for both Mac and Windows. In this case, I have Mac OS. So once you download it, you will see something like this. This is the actual app. Then you have to switch the tab to Claude Code. Don't worry about it. We are not writing any code and we are not going to see even a single piece of code. Okay, don't worry about it. And just you need to switch the tab to code. And here you will find something called as routines. So click on that. So these are nothing but we can create a simplified automation that runs on cloud, or if you want you can run locally. But the only thing you need to do is, as you can see here, we have two options, the local and cloud. Local is something you need to make sure your MacBook or your computer is turned on so that it runs. And cloud is nothing but it's a sandbox cloud environment which we use Anthropic servers to run our automations. We already have a bunch of templates, you can use them, but now we'll create our own. So just click on new routine. We'll select cloud for now. And here we have name, instructions, and we have schedule, API and stuff. We are not going to touch this API and we don't need this actually. And here we have the connectors. Before we start building anything, we have to go to home and click on this plus icon and go to connectors. Here, as you can see, you can connectors. Go to add connectors and browse connectors. Here you can see the email and calendar. We're going to connect these two things, and you can also connect Google Drive or whatever you want to connect, you can connect. But in this case, we just want to get the daily summary of what emails we got and whether we need to reply or not. It flags if it is urgent or not. And it also summarizes if we have any meetings to attend. For that, we'll connect this Gmail. If you click on the plus icon, it goes to this, and you need to connect your email by just clicking on your emails. And once you're done, you can just click open Claude and you are good. I'll do the same thing for Google Drive. So once you're done, so as you can see in connectors, you should be able to see the mail and Google Drive. Oh, I need to connect Google Calendar. Let's go to Google Calendar. Okay, let's connect this. Give me a moment. So now I connected all the connectors which we need for the automation. If you see in the calendar, I can see the Google Calendar and Gmail. So now again, go back to Claude Code Routines, and here we'll give as SSK morning brief. And here in the instructions, we need to give a prompt, something like this. Read my unread and starred emails from the last 24 hours and my calendar events for today. Write a short morning briefing with 2 parts. A list of emails what actually need a reply, 1 line each, and a simple timeline of today's meetings and events. Keep the whole thing under 150 words and with 1 line flagging anything that looks urgent. Here I just gave a sample prompt. You can be much more specific. You can just target only, give me the emails that comes from this particular email ID, or summarize only emails with this keywords or something like that. Okay. And same goes with the calendar. It's up to you. And now here you can see the model. For this, we don't need a more powerful model like Opus 4.8 or Fable 5. Let's go with Sonnet 5. Even Haiku does the job, but let's go with Sonnet 5 for best of both worlds. And here coming to the schedule part, here where you need to set a trigger. So let's do every day at morning 7 a.m. That's it. You're done. If you click on create, it will be done. And in the connectors, it connected to Gmail, calendar and Google Drive. If you want to remove, you can remove, but it knows what to do. We explicitly mentioned what to do in the instructions. So it automatically runs every day at 7 a.m. As you can see, it says next run tomorrow at 7 a.m. Now just to test, let's click on run. It runs, and if you open this, we can see the output right here. Okay, here is the output. As you can see, it gave morning briefing July 16, email needing reply, none, inbox is all automated notices, 3 Google security notifications or something like that. Okay, and we have no meetings today from our calendar. And as you can see, lastly, it is saying something urgent, model deployment, Replix collab reply, had its schedule cron pending thread audit, failed twice recently, worth checking the logs. So basically that email is from my model logs. So it is flagging that as urgent. So now that we have done it manually, but not every day, you can just wake up and open Claude and go to this morning brief and you can see your summary right there. So here we can connect to Telegram, but we cannot do that in the routines tab because routines are something that are running in sandboxed cloud environment or local environment. So Anthropic needs to accept Telegram as trusted provider, but as of today, July 16, in routines, Telegram is not accepted into the allow list as a trusted provider. So that is the reason we are not be able to connect the Telegram to the Claude routine. I tried connecting that, but that's the case. Though Telegram is widely used by millions of people, but still we need to wait until we get the actual connection. If we do it in Claude Code, like actual Claude Code, we can do the OAuth, but we have a little bit more steps. Now that we just connected our Gmail and Google Calendar with one single click, but using Claude Code, we have to do some Google OAuth settings and stuff like that. Even that's also a simple thing, but it's a little bit overwhelming compared to this. And also not only this, like we got our own prompt, right? But you can directly let Claude Code know, like summarize my PRs weekday morning. You can just click on draft routine. It automatically creates the prompt and instructions, everything, and also gives the name and schedules everything. So I told you the customized way, but you can just tell Claude in plain English like what you need. It automatically writes the instructions and schedules it. So that is the simple video on how to create your AI agent without writing a single piece of code. So this is for the people who are absolute beginners, who are still getting overwhelmed by listening to these words, Claude Code, Cursor, Codex. So you can do the basic stuff and build basic automations by using just the front end UI like this. So the prompts and everything, I'll put the whole resource down in the description. You can grab it from there. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.